This is the first out of 1,000 deaf people that we're gonna help hear again. And she hasn't heard her mother's voice in 4 years. Can you hear?
I love you.
Next, we help Kaylee, Sudi, and even entire families hear their loved ones again. But they are only a few of the 1,000 people that we are gonna help hear again today. We got our hands on over $3 million of cutting-edge hearing technology that, unlike old hearing aids, analyzes people's specific hearing needs, allowing them to hear again without causing any damage.
Can you hear me talking now?
Yes.
Oh my God. Wait, he can hear me.
I'm gonna cry.
You just saved my dad's life.
And our 10th person was Aisha.
I used to watch him like a lot. Like I'd like.
Used to?
No, stop.
What happened?
No, guys.
I know this is over.
No.
Go ahead, do a test.
Mommy.
She can't hear you yet, but she will in 3, 2, 1.
I can hear my baby girl.
I can hear my voice in my left ear now.
How's it sound? He's dancing.
Oh my God.
This is amazing.
Did you hear that?
I can.
At this point, we've helped over 40 people hear again. But on top of that, we wanted to give them a little surprise. This is $10,000. It's yours. Here you go. We also want to give you $10,000 to make this day a little bit better.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just don't have a heart attack, please. Which is better, hearing or the 10 grand?
The hearing, because I can hear my baby.
Do you watch the channel? Can you guys close your eyes and can I borrow you for 1 second?
Can you tell them you guys just won $10,000?
Okay, open your eyes.
You won $10,000.
Oh my God. I get home and have a heart attack.
Please don't. What is with everyone and having heart attacks this video? Turn around and look at the camera and you just go subscribe.
Subscribe.
There you go. Ivy's the next big YouTuber. Why don't we give you $10,000 as well? Here you go.
The hearing aids was enough, but that is awesome.
Not only did we want to help you here, we also wanted to give you $10,000 on top of it.
I'm rich.
What are you going to spend the money on?
Daddy.
You mentioned you have 12 grandkids. No, in here is $12,000. No way. So now you can give a grand to each of your grandkids. You can just tell me my jokes are dumb. Here you go.
Why do you want me to do with this?
Is there something you want to buy?
The things I want to buy.
Well, now you can. When we were talking earlier, they mentioned you guys enjoyed jet ski.
Is there anything you want but you don't want to spend the money on?
Jet ski for him. His jet ski broke down. Who are you?
Mr. Reed.
Can I hug you?
Wait, did you just realize who I am?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know what you.
Yeah, I'm the one who helped you here. Well, now that you know who I am, can I surprise you guys with something?
Yeah.
Okay, I went out and I bought a brand new jet ski for you guys.
I was going to sell my wife to try to get me.
Oh, really? I got you.
Thank you so much.
And while we were busy helping more people, I sent Nolan to give a gift to one of our youngest patients.
I've got some custom pink hearing aids for you.
Look at that.
Listen, what do you say we go get some more toys? We're just gonna go to the toy aisle and you just go crazy, all right? It's Jimmy's money.
I'm taking all his money. Yes, madam. Yes.
Oh, what's that?
You like this sound?
You need more. Oh, please. This is my best day ever. Thank you, Mr. Beast.
This is the darndest thing I've ever heard of.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
And I mean, my word, you know,
You can hear.
I can hear really good.
I hear myself pretty good. Try talking to him from back there.
Colton, who's the best quarterback ever?
Peyton Manning.
He hears very well.
To test your new hearing, we got you tickets to the upcoming championship basketball game for you and your whole family to go to. What better way to break in your new hearing than going to a Taylor Swift concert? Then experience it with your new hearing.
Welcome to Houston and hello friends.
These are like the best seats we've ever had for a basketball game.
There it is! But we didn't want to only help people in the United States. Which is why we flew to Mexico to help 200 deaf people. Come on. Leobardo and Salmai have always wanted to hear their daughter's voice, but are unable to afford hearing technology. However, today, that's about to change. They've been saying repeatedly over sign language, they're so excited to hear us say mama and papa for the first time. They're flicking them on. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Papa? Papa?
You can hear? Yeah.
Thank you for doing this for me. Thank you.
You should be able to hear now. What's it like? Aww. She hasn't heard properly for 67 years. 3, 2, 1. ¿Cómo se siente?
Bien.
Yeah.
¿Del oído bien?
How much different is it?
Mucho.
And we also went to Guatemala, Brazil, and we also helped hundreds of people in South Africa, Malawi, and Indonesia. And I learned while filming this video that providing hearing isn't the only way to connect people. Sign language connects people whether they can hear or not. But access to learning sign language is still very limited in many places. So we're gonna donate $100,000 to organizations around the world that are teaching people sign language. But aside from that, we still have our final person left to help.
Subscribe.
There you go.